might just be the difference. So both the generics dump their tractor beams onto Plo. Plo doesn't move, so Chertek only takes one shot. And it looks like I would have said Obi-Wan is there, but let's see what Tom decides to do. Sunfac is going to take a shot from Rick, and I'm surprised that he didn't pass the tractor beam off to one of the generics. So Sunfac is going to Rick. I think Tom might have just missed that shot, or like not seen it. By the way, if you are trying to message us in chat to tell me that I'm doing something wrong, chat appears to be down currently. So rerolls 2 looks like hit crit. Paul has pointed out that Sunfac doesn't have ensnare, which is why he's not passing his tractor beams off. I see some paint. Let's see if Chertek survives. Looks like he does. So Tom needs to not get halved here. So Rick was faster. No mods, can't see the dice. Lyndon looks tense and excited. Rerolls 1 because of the gravitic deflection. And Sunfac gets halved.
Still starting the friendly.
It looks like we're also about 10 minutes away from some tech support. Nick's game is still ongoing. He has everything on the table against just a defender, against Martin from TNX. There's some paint. Obi-Wan is 72 points though, so is 6 points too few. Not accounting for bids. So
Janus is also running multiple attacks because the hard matchup against 2 upsets.
I think they just came across. So Janus from TNX is running a bunch of Nantex as well and has got paired into multiple Upsilons. So that looks like all the health gone into Obi. And so with just under 8 minutes left, 6 points. So he still needs half of something. And he's now got 2 ships on 1 health and 1 ship on 2 health. So Tom has to decide, is he going for Plo, who looks like he has the option to 3 bank out and get away, or Rick, who obviously has the option to 3 forward. So it's going to be tough for Tom to get shots on either. Obviously Rick could 5 forward, take no tokens, but just does that. It's going to be tough for Tom. I think Linda might just have this. Jason from Warboar is wandering around taking photos of the event, and I suspect might be posting them up on the Warboar page later. So if you want to see what a fat middle-aged man looks like sitting at a stream table, that might be available shortly. So in the chat, place your bets. 6 minutes left, as Tom shows you style. What you think he is going to go for, whether he's going to try and turn in on Rick, or whether he's going to try and turn back and catch Plo at range. He does need to half one of them to win. And I say we're almost definitely into the final round at this stage. So away we go. And it looks like it is going to be Rick he's going for. So will he just tractor beam away to the right and try and block Rick's 3 forward? No, comes towards. So he's gambling on Rick slow rolling. Tractor beam doesn't fit, so he comes back. Surprised by that. I wasn't expecting Rick would turn in, especially when Linden's played. Linden's been very willing to disengage and not let Tom have multiple shots. I'd be very surprised if Linden decides to 2-bank in at the moment. Again, apologies for the video quality. We're going to be adjusting that at the end of the round. We'll drop the frame rate, and again, that will hopefully fix most of the issues. It's a shame that the video quality of this match hasn't been consistent, because it's been a really good game. Both players have played really well. Tom's done a really good job of keeping to put pressure on Linden, making him have to constantly make the right choice, which, to be fair, I think Linden's done. I think Linden's done this really nicely. And as I say that, he removes the template he's using to mark a ship. It's fine. Plo's not getting shot at again. It's fine. Linden gets a penalty point for cheating on stream. So it looks like Nick has... Oh no, I'm seeing messages coming in saying Nick has won. That might be slightly premature since the game is still going, but he does have everything still on the table. Rick. What Tom isn't going to be able to do, it looks like, is pass any tractor beam tokens to him, I think. Because the only ship that has one has its arcs facing the wrong way. But he is going to get 2 shots onto Rick. And needs to do 3 damage, and Rick has no tokens. So let's see if Tom can nick it in what might just be the penultimate round. So, Sunfac, range 1, 4 dice. No tokens. Predator. 3, looks like 2 and a crit. See at least a blank. Shields down, he needs 1 more into Rick to win. Disable power regulator. Crit into Rick. I didn't see that go in. So Rick actually needs to survive this round and then regen 1 to get away. So I think that is 1 more into Sunfac, which does not kill him. So if Tom kills Rick here, he wins, regens and wins. I think that's how close it is. And Rick is ioned because he took a disable power regulator. So yeah, 95. Tom is, by my count, ahead by 15 points because of halving Rick. Just checking that there's a second damage card on Rick. It looks like there is. If he is, then he is halved and can't come back from it. In which case he needs to kill something and not die to win. So yeah, so the regen is now not enough with that block from Tom. Just to remember that Tom is undoubtedly one of the best players in the world, and this block came together because he failed to tractor beam himself out of the way where Rick might have then escaped. I think that's Cormac commenting on stream. Thanks, Cormac. The commentary quality matches the video. So I'm assuming, Cormac, you're saying the video is now fine and everything's working perfectly. Luke has just commented to say, is it just me the stream is blank for? We are having some issues with the internet connectivity still. I don't know. Like, I'm going to pretend like I know IT stuff. I don't. It's not how it should be. Nick is going to try and fix it. So yeah, we're having some slightly patchy video quality. I think one of the two, either Twitch or YouTube, is... let's see if Tom remembers that Rick is Ioned. I think he has... Yep, nice tidy little kill box that Rick just one forwards into. So Chertek, who is the ship just above Rick, has 1 health. So if Sunfac bumps here, which he shouldn't do because Tom had perfect information of where Rick was going to be. But if Sunfac bumps, he might not be able to track him in Rick anywhere. Oh, Plu doing some good work to get back in and try and support. If Chertek dies and Rick survives, Lyndon wins. So yeah, some will just rotate and take a shot. Or for not. I think Tom forgot there to rotate. But does track to Rick forward so that Rick can't shoot at Chertek. It's really sensible. See Rick Olay taking 3 shots. So can Plo reduce one of those? So if Plo kills Chertek, so 3 dice. Spends a lot. Chertek spends to live. So nothing from Rick. So then Chertek range 1 into Rick. Rick has, remember, 1 agility. Chertek's ability is to reroll, and that's enough to put into Rick, which kills him off. And that, as time expires, is our round. I think really nicely played by Lyndon, just got caught in the end. I think it was the K turns that killed him if he goes back and looks at this game. But I think it was a really solid game from both players. Tom did a really good job of shepherding and herding stuff with the Nantex. Just ready for the points update. So I have it. Lyndon has killed 78. It still shows on the screen as 97, but that's just because of the lag between the 2 systems. That'll be up soon. But yeah, really good job. If that's the standard we're expecting for the rest of the day, I'll be really pleased. That was a really nice game with those 2 guys. So thank you to Zombie Squadron and Dead Squadron for those 2 players. This is now the awkward period where I sit here and I realise that I don't know how to turn the stream off. So I will flag Nick over so that you're not all just watching these guys tidy up. About 15 minutes, it might be slightly later. We'll let you know as soon as we do. We'll pop something into the chat so you know. Again, if there are any specific lists or players you want to see during the day, just let us know. We'll try and get those on stream. We'll try and get maybe at least 1 more Nantex. There's at least 1 player who's running 2, what are they called? The new Y-Wings. BTLB, right? There's 1 player running 2 of those, so we might try and get those on stream too, just so everyone can see all the new stuff. And then we'll try and get each of the teams on stream as well as we go today. So that's a good chance that's the last you've seen of Zombie and Dead for today.